This is smilejos67. Welcome you back with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, episode 600. We're off to the Imperial City, and what a stunning day it is. Ooh. Ooh, sun's not too far from going down. Anyway, off to the Imperial City, as said, is where we need to go. So we there was some mention in the collections. Stories. Dungeon DLC. No, Zone DLC. Imperial City. Accept quest. Let's find out how we're going to get there. Oh, and you see, look, I'm just about up to... Ooh, just 1,000. Original Nesh-Tan. Where? Okay. Good question. City on the brink, accepted. Not many. A lot there. Champion points. No champion points? Anyway, let's go! Oh! Straight away that was ready. Excellent. General Nesh-Tan.
Another recruit? We are glad to have you, friend. But I warn you, the city makes Cyrodiil seem like a midday wallow in a salt meadow swamp. There are things here that would rattle his roots. Steel yourself.
I was told to report to you. I've come to help take the city.
I'm glad to hear it. Our gains have been modest. A warrior of your skill and experience is most welcome.
What is the situation here in the city?
The three banners are vying for control, but in truth, the city belongs to the Daedra and their mortal lackeys. It is vexing. I would prefer to focus on our rivals in the Covenant and the Dominion, but there are many fish in Blood River.
What do you need of me?
Where to start? We cannot cast a stone without hitting one of our enemies. The Daedra have corrupted every root and brick in the city proper. If we ever hope to claim the city, they will have to be dealt with. The sewers are just as bad. Worse.
Where should I start?
When you find yourself in the middle of a lake, does it matter which shore you swim to? Enemies are everywhere. One dead Daedra will do just as well as another. Go and wreak havoc. Once we have thinned their ranks, then we will march on the tower.
Very well.
Ah, one more thing. There is a woman here in the city, a Dragon Guard warrior calling herself the Drake of Blades. She has brought us valuable intelligence, but her motives are too murky for my liking. If you meet her, be watchful.
As you wish.
Meet me among the tradesmen. Quickly, if you please.
Come see for yourself.
Among the tradesmen. Oh, what's this way? Arena Hypogeum. Whatever that is. Okay, goes through the maze of tunnels and sewer. Whew. Anyway, she's that way. Oh, what do we got? What do we... Oh, bank that way. Furnitures, okay. Alchemy, blacksmith, clothing, woodwork, jewelry station, style master, okay. Selling stuff. And cooking fire. Everything that one needs in an outfit station. Okay. Ooh. Style master. Blacksmithing station. 2 stations there. Can't cook on that. Woodwork. Jewellery. Clothing. Anyway, where's she? Ooh. Alchemy. Enchanting. What? Orestes. He'd be selling something.
Pay no attention to the shrew of Tanith. She'll say the Telvar stones are key to locking away the Daedra. Why not ask the good lady Cinnabar how much she plans to charge for each key? More than her horrid books, I'd wager.
What do you know about the Telvar stones?
Chips of the White Gold Tower. Aliens who built it couldn't recreate their own Zero Stone, so they settled for Telvar. The Daedra infesting these sewers are tapping away at it. Weaken it enough, and pop, slorp, no more Mundus.
What do you mean, no more Mundus?
Tap, tap, tap go the Daedra. Pop goes the White Gold Tower. Slorp goes everything you know, mashed like a cheese wheel through a pinhole back into oblivion. That's how I describe it to children.
What should be done with the Telvar stones? Oh! So that light up there. Oh, that's on his staff. Anyway, so there's a dark anchor sits above the tower, and it's of course sucks everything up. So you chip away at the bottom of the tower, it gets sucked through. That's only the tower that would go. What should be done with the Telvar stones?
Bring them here. When the Daedra are driven from the city, we will use our hoarded Telvar stones to repair the damage. The Cinnabar gets her way, she'll sell them at market stalls while creation unfastens itself. Short-sighted cretin.
Wait, for Estes Elnar, I've read your books. I have.
And?
They're superior to Lady Cinnabar's works.
Great Phrastus, I find your books far superior to a festering boil on a troll's wangle. Good day.
Excellent! That was a bunch of nonsense. Lady Cinnabar.
Frostus is wrong about the Telvar stones. Don't look at them or they'll ignite. Everything is dangerous. No surprise if you've ever read his... I suppose you could call them books. If they're a risk, we should study them to learn why.
Why are the Telvar stones a potential risk?
The Daedra are scraping them from the White Gold Tower. They still retain power from the days of the Ayleid's construction, and I say we should turn it loose upon the Daedra.
What do the Daedra want with the Telvar stones?
As with any book by Frostus of Elenhir, there is no clear purpose. But the stones have dormant power within. I believe with proper study, we could learn more of the White Gold Tower's construction. If the Ayleids could do it, why shouldn't we?
I thought the Ayleids did terrible things. They enslaved humanity.
Yes. You could focus on a handful of negative aspects, completely discounting the thousands of advances, both magical and mundane, or ignore the foundation of civilization itself. Have you spoken with Frastus? You'd get along swimmingly.
Can't really say that was a lot of help. Anyway, there's a alchemy station, and there is enchanting station, and there is... I still have to go speak to... Where is she? Breaker Blades. Oh, this... What is this contraption? Dels Nithron.
It's hard to find fresh water down here.
so I had the lads build this thing. Not much to look at, but it beats straining dead rats out of your morning tea.
Yes, this sounds like straining to rats is unpleasant. Ah! Ooh. Bit of natural light. Okay. Anyway, we have... I don't know what we've got over here. You know, all the merchants. And right, and we have Drake of Blades.
Your general was telling you to keep an eye out for me, right?
So
Here I am.
So you're the dragon guard I was told about.
Right. I'm sorry. Introductions should come first. I apologize. I am the Drake of Blades.
The Drake of... Blades, of course it's there!
Blades, yes. I'm a member of the Dragon Guard, or I should say the true Dragon Guard. We were driven underground by the Empress Regent Clivia. Just as well. We are sworn to serve the true heir of the dragon. She is certainly not that.
What are you doing down here in the sewer?
I'm conducting an investigation. The only investigation that matters. Your friends have provided a great distraction with all their fighting and dying, but I've hit a wall and I need help. I wouldn't ask if it weren't important, believe me.
Why should I help you?
Because you're not an idiot. You're not an idiot, are you? Sorry. I'm looking into a plot. The plot. Molag Bal is looking for something. Something powerful. I fear that if we don't find out what it is, we'll all pay dearly.
Looking for something? Can you be more specific?
Truthfully? No. Not yet. But we can change that. I need an extra set of eyes and ears. You look strong, reasonably capable, assertive, so on and so on. If we pool our assets, we should be able to foil Molag Bal's plans.
Where would we even start?
In the districts. There are 6 in all. Molag Bal has tried to cover his tracks by scattering his operation, hiding it in plain sight. But he's prideful and sloppy. He's left clues. We just need to find them and piece the puzzle together. Simple.
And if I decide to help you, how would I get to the districts?
Your clumsy militiamen have staked out routes through the drainage system. They rolled out ladders to mark the entrances. The hub is just over there. Can't miss it. It's filthy, but surprisingly efficient. So what do you say? Will you help me?
Yes, I'll help you.
I can understand if you're dubious, skeptical. I would be. All I ask is that you go to the districts and stay watchful. I'll do the same. Small beginnings and such. Simple. If you're half as capable as I think you are, we'll be meeting again soon.
Right.
So, you're making a stupid face. I'm assuming you have questions?
Level 49!
Sorry, it's not a stupid face, it's just... I have difficulties.
Oh, sorry, that's interrupted her talking to jump up to level 49, and you might have heard the clock chiming in the background too. What did it say? It's 10 PM. Why do you call yourself the Drake of Blades?
It's a simple misdirection. All members of the Dragon Guard have assumed pseudonyms. There's a Drake of Shields, a Drake of Staves, and so on. It gives us the freedom to act in both plainclothes and uniform.
I could be a Drake of Arrows or Drake of Bows. Archery is my main weapon. Drake of Shields. Taken. But why Blades?
That's a question for the leadership. I like to think it reflects on my keen intellect, but I have no idea. It was probably random. Then again, the Drake of Crowns is a clumsy, short-sighted ass, so maybe there's something to it. Royalty.
Are you feeling alright?
Of course I am. Am I... I'm being awkward, aren't I? I apologize. I'm not very good. With people, I mean. I usually just avoid talking to people entirely. This is the longest conversation I've had in months.
Nerves?
Something like that, I guess. I'm perceptive. Gifted, they say. I can tell when someone's lying, or anxious, or plotting something just by looking at them. But it's too much sometimes, especially when they start talking to me.
Must be difficult.
Yes and no. For better or worse, it made me who I am. I couldn't really talk to people, so I had to learn about them through observation. It honed my senses, made me focus on the little things. Details. That's a valuable skill in my profession.
Why do you need my help?
You have assets that I don't. Influence, connections, charisma. You're an accomplished warrior. You obviously have no love for the Daedra. We have common enemies, common goals. It's simple.
No, I think I'm pretty much of a mediocre warrior. Connections? Well, I guess... Oh, that's rather dubious as well. Do you have any stake in the War of the Three Banners?
Are you joking? Oh, you're not. No, I'm not interested in petty border disputes.
So you don't care who claims the city?
You're still being serious, aren't you? No, I don't care who claims the city. The occupation could last for 20 days or 20 centuries. Doesn't matter. When Akatosh's heir arrives, the old order, all of it will be swept away.
So you're waiting for the next Dragonborn Emperor?
We all are. But that's barely relevant at this point. Let's focus on the Daedra, all right?
All right. Okay. Level 49. Here we go. Oh, current experience goal. 2 points. Well, it's rather simple. Health. I think. Yes. Three. Look at that later. Okay, now have a bit of light, shall we? And we Unmaster Bolozov. There? No. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's not really the best background, but anyway. Hey! This is smilejos67 signing in honor of Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, episode 600! Be well.